Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to take a look today at writing some solved linear equations. Okay, so you guys have been doing this for many years, so it shouldn't be too anything new for you, but let's take a look. Okay, all linear equations can be written in standard form, ax plus by equals c. So there's two big forms that you guys need to know about. This is your first one, standard. Okay. It's when you have x and y on the same side and equals a number. Please note that the value in front of the x needs to be positive. Needs to be positive. Cool. We'll get into that in more detail later on. And yes, that's the word positive. Sorry, it's extremely early in the morning. Any equation in standard form can be written in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. This is the one I need you all to know. Alright? M is the slope, and which is a rise over run, change of y over change in x, and b is the y-intercept. This is also known as function form. We're going to use this more than anything else. Okay? We really are. So any equation can be written as for any of its variables. When solving for one variable, the directions usually say rewrite or solve the equation so that y is a function of x. In other words, get y by itself. Okay? We're going to be doing this a lot. So rewrite the equation so that y is a function of x. Get y by itself. Okay? Cool. So 2x plus y equals 5. Now I'm doing the opposite. You guys have talked about PEMDAS, order of operations. Well, now I'm kind of working in reverse. So if I look at this, I want y by itself. I got to move the 2x over. So what you do to one side, do to the other. The y stays here, equal sign brings right down, and then I can say negative 2x plus 5. Boom. Y is by itself. We are all good. Okay? Now number 2, same idea. It's what I want to do, but you'll notice I have some numbers out front first. So we're going to distribute them in. Okay? 3x minus 6y. Please distribute the 3 to both terms. Equals negative 12x minus 24y. That's a negative, by the way, there, in case you couldn't see it. Alright, from here, I'm going to get all the y's on one side, and I like to keep things positive, so I have a negative 6y over there, and I have a negative 24y over here. I'm going to add 24y over, so I get 3x. Let's see, 24 minus 6 gives me 18. Okay, I can subtract 3x over. So I got 18y equals negative 15x. Careful with signs. My last part is divide both sides by 18. Y equals negative 15 over 18x. But what number can go into 15 and 18? 3. So negative 5 over 6x. Got it. Okay? I know these are tiny boxes. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of room if I ever ask you for a test or a quiz. Okay. Next part. Number 3. 1 plus 7y equals 5x minus 2. Let's get y by itself. I'm going to subtract 1 over. Notice that I'm subtracting the 1 from the number 2, negative 2, like I would subtract 1 from the 5x. Again, it's all about keeping like terms. Divide everything by 7. So y equals 5 7s x minus 3 7s. One thing I want you guys to start worrying about, or focusing on. Leave it as fractions. Don't put it in decimal form. So if it's 5 over 7, leave it 5 over 7. This is a habit you're going to get used to for the next 3 years of your life, okay? All the way till you graduate from high school. Number 4, again, continuing along, we're going to multiply or distribute rather than negative 3. So 4x minus 3y plus 6 equals 15 plus y. Alright, I'm going to do 2 steps in one here. I'm going to add 3y over to the side. I'm going to subtract 15 over. So 4x minus, let's let's see here, 9, 6 minus 15 is negative 9, equals, what do we have over here, y plus 3y is 4y. They're so very close. I'm going to divide everything by 4. I'm also going to put y on the left, just makes it simpler. 4x divided by 4 is just 1x, and then negative 9 over 4. Okay. Again, get in the habit of leaving things as fractions. Number 5. I'm trying to get y by itself. It's already positive, so the things around it I'm going to move to the other side. Let's add 3x over. I'm also going to add 5 over. So on the left-hand side, I get stuck with just 4y. Over here, 3x is the only x on that side. Negative 14 plus 5 is negative 9. Okay, very close. We're almost done. I need to get y by itself. Divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. Y equals 3/4 x minus 9/4. Cool. Alright, and then finally, 9 minus y equals 1.5x. Please be careful on this one. It looks simple enough, but there's one big thing. When I subtract the 9 over, I get negative y equals 1.5x minus 9. Please don't forget to divide everything by negative 1. It's very, very easy to forget this. But I got to divide everything by negative 1, which gives me y equals negative 1.5x plus 9. Alright. To solve linear equations, it becomes a game of using inverse operations. So all we're doing is we're doing the opposite. It's all about the opposite. What's the opposite of this, opposite of that, blah, blah, blah. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. The opposite of multiplication is division. The opposite of subtraction is addition. The opposite of division is multiplication. And the opposite of squaring a number is to square root a number. Okay? Awesome. Let's put this to use, okay? So if I come over here, on the back side, solve the following equation. Remember to simplify first when possible. 7 through 18. Alright. We're going to take a look at a few of these. We'll probably let you guys try it on your own. So number 7. I'm going to distribute that negative n. 9 minus x minus 3 equals 19. Notice the difference here. Solve the following equations. I'm trying to solve for x. Now on the left hand side I've got 9 minus 3. I can combine that together to get 6 minus x equals 19. Now it's your choice. I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. So negative x equals 13. I'm so close to being done. Divide everything by negative 1. X equals negative 13. Now here's the interesting thing. You guys have time, okay? Take your time. So this problem right here, oh, of course I got the calculator one. Sad face. Okay. So I go 9 minus, parentheses, instead of the x, I'm going to put negative 13 plus 3. Now if I hit enter, oops, if I hit enter here, I should get 19. Alright, I know I did it right. Okay, so you can check yourself pretty easily. Let's do a few more. Number 8, x over 3. Let me zoom in a little bit more. It's kind of far away, isn't it? Maybe I'll zoom in more. Okay. So for our number 8, x over 3 equals 1 over 6. Some of you can see it right away. All I got to do is, cross multiply. 6x equals 3 times 1. Okay. Divide both sides by 6. I get 3 over 6. What's that reduced down to? 1/2. Alright. And again, I can check myself if I'd really like to, and I'll make sure that I'm right. Okay, so number 9, I can distribute this negative 4 in. So I get 8a plus 20a plus 8 equals 12a. Okay. So let's combine like terms. On the left-hand side, 8a plus 20a gives me 28a plus 8 equals 12a. Alright, I'm going to, you have two options here. Probably the easier option is to subtract 28a over. So I get 8 equals 12a minus 28a is negative 16a. Okay. And then I can divide both sides by negative 16. So I get 8 over negative 16, or a equals negative 1/2. Okay. Awesome. So let me do one more for you guys here, and then I'll let you try a few out on your own. Okay. Number 10. X over negative 4 equals 5. I know it's really hard to see. If you ever can't read one of these things, just let me know. I'll gladly make it clearer for you. So it's x divided by negative 4. What's the opposite of division? Well, the opposite of division is to multiply. So I'm multiplying both sides by negative 4. This crosses off. On the right-hand side, 5 times negative 4, negative 20. Okay? And again, if I have the time, if you'd like, take your calculator. Okay? I can say negative 20 divided by negative 4. And if I hit enter, I get 5. I know I'm good. Alright? So here's what I'd like you guys to do. Go ahead and try out 11 through 18. We're going to take some time, give you guys some time to practice these, and then we're going to go over them in the class. Alrighty? Awesome. Okay, so as always, keep up the good work and good luck. We're all counting on you.